Hey everyone, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. The pet industry is booming right now, from dogs to cats and even goldfish. So this is an industry I'm personally extremely bullish on. And before you guys think I've gone barking mad, let me just dive into a few quick statistics. So according to the National Pet Owners Survey, 67% of US households, or about 85 million families, own a pet. And if we dive into the statistics here, 31% of the pet industry customers are millennials, and over 50% of cat and dog owners give their pet a Christmas gift or treat. So it's clear that people love pets, especially dogs, and they're getting immensely more popular recently. So in this video, I'm going to dive into two major stocks in the pet industry, that is Petco and Chewy. We're going to see which is a better investment for you guys. So before we dive right in, if you're new around here, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. If you do find any value in this video at all, feel free to give it an early thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. And if you want to know in real time exactly which stocks I'm buying, selling, and access my entire portfolio, and join a thriving community of some of the finest people on the internet, and feel free to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. With that being said, let's dive in. So stock number one we're going to dive into is Petco with the ticker symbol WOOF. So this company recently went public via a SPAC merger and saw its shares rise by 63% on the first of trading. So what does Petco actually do? Well, Petco is a San Diego-based pet supplier retailer which was founded back in 1965. So the company went public in 1994, but was then taken private when its ownership changed hands. It has about 1,470 stores across the US and Puerto Rico, including more than 100 in-store veterinary hospitals. Petco's customer base has grown during the pandemic as more Americans adopt new dogs and cats. And the demand for pet supplies and accessories has also grown over the years as owners treat their pets as part of the family. So Petco has a range of retail stores, and you may think, okay, that sounds a little bit old-fashioned retail stores in this modern day e-commerce world we live in. So let's dive into their website also. They also have this nice website here. So they do have a strong e-commerce presence. So for delivery, I believe they use DoorDash, and they also have offered curbside pickup during the global pandemic. So diving into the fourth quarter results for Petco, we can see everything looks fantastic on the face of things. So fourth quarter revenue increased 16 and 17%. Digital sales grew over 90%, and they acquired approximately 1 million new customers in the quarter. The company also is getting very close to profitability, and the company is predicted to be profitable in 2021, and they're also free cash flow positive. Now, the company's also been paying down some debt, so they decreased their net debt from 1.6 billion to 1.5 billion. But this is where I need to highlight a major red flag with Petco, and this is something you guys need to know about. So anytime you look at a financial report and you see this little one above, or you see just something that doesn't look right. So with financial statements for public companies, generally they comply with GAAP standards. However, when you notice a company is presenting non-GAAP information, that's when you need to do a little bit more investigation. Sometimes this can be for genuine reasons, but sometimes it's generally to massage the numbers and make them look a little bit better. And I feel this is what Petco has done right here. So as you can see, it says net debt with a number one above decreased 1.6 billion to 1.5 billion. So you say, that sounds great. So I did a little bit more investigation, and basically in terms of accounting standards, leases are actually now classed as debt. So this company has over 1,400 stores across the US. So all those leases are actually classed as debt, because a debt is something which you have a contractual obligation to pay. And that is the same as a lease. That we lease all of our distribution center locations and nearly all of our approximately 1,470 pet care centers. The original lease term for pet care centers is generally 10 years. So they can't just get out of these leases and just go completely online. And basically, guys, long story short, I found out that the company's got an extra $3 billion in debt. So we need to add that in to our calculation. So if I dive into my valuation model for Petco, because it all seemed great at the start for this company. So here's my valuation model. This is an advanced valuation model. I've plugged in all the numbers, revenues. We've got operating income, interest expenses. The book value of debt is actually $5.5 billion in total compared to what we thought was actually $1.5 billion. Now that's a big deal. That's nearly $3 billion extra in liabilities. And I actually saw an article, this one was from 2017, and the company was still opening new stores in 2017. Like, to me, in 2017, everybody knew that the future is online, the future is e-commerce. So as a business owner, why do they keep opening new stores? Like, I understand many people like to take their pets in store, especially to get veterinary treatment, but still to continue opening new stores, it just seems a little bit crazy. Blockbuster did the same thing 20 years ago. They kept opening new stores despite online providers such as Netflix providing valuable content, and they still just didn't realize until it was too late, and then the company went bankrupt. Now, I do believe this company is trying to get with the times. They've got an online presence. They've gone public to raise capital to probably transform their business model, but we still need to take this into account because that's an extra $3 billion on the debt right there. I've been really optimistic on projected revenue growth. I've given them 15% for next year and 10% the year after. I've even carried across the company's losses as a tax benefit. And we see the estimated value per share for this company is $12 per share at the moment. Now that's a negative there, just ignore that, guys. I've also done another discounted cash flow calculation for Petco, and basically, here's my buy point, $13 per share is okay for Petco, but really you want to be buying it lower than $13 per share to give yourselves a margin of safety if you're interested in the company. And all these valuation models are available in the VIP group, guys. If you want to download, play around with them yourself, plug in numbers yourself for companies, they're all available. This was originally created by a finance professor at New York University, and I've adapted it and added a few features to make it a lot more user-friendly. So if you wish to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below. Chewy's forecast to grow at 45% revenue growth, so much higher growth company. So Chewy's this online pet retailer similar to Petco's website, but they also have this online pharmacy. And if you've ever owned a pet, you know veterinary treatment can be extremely expensive. So this is Chewy's website. Chewy's probably the market leader in this space, and I do like to invest in the market leader. So the fair value per share for Chewy is $52 per share. The stock's currently trading around $80. So basically, I'd look out for around $52 per share or less is a good buy point for Chewy. Let's say this company has some bad news which doesn't affect the company's fundamentals, then if you purchase their stock at less than $52, you're getting a great deal there, and it should be a great long-term play and investment. But this is not financial advice, guys, so of course do your own research, do your own due diligence before investing into any stock I mention on this channel. Also, let me know in the comments below if you agree with my reasoning with regards to Petco and Chewy. Have you used the services yourself? I'd like to know, because if you find, let's say, Petco's customer service a lot better than Chewy's customer service, which is purely online, then maybe you do prefer Petco as a customer. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do comment below. If you did find any value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button. If you want to get notified when I'm releasing new videos, be sure to turn that notification bell on. And if you do wish to know in real time exactly which stocks I'm buying, selling, and access my entire portfolio, and join a thriving community of some of the finest people on the internet, then feel free to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.